Chapter 19. Separating the wheat from the tares. Wanneer in je kevo woke up everjone at 5 in the morning st performit joine. Tesang, meditated, and pre-togeter st taugt obe the definitions and katas. T fest ordi separated and went about tire way to joine. Fasting for a week, from 5 am to 5 pm, t came togeter at 3 pm to read the Torah before ending tire fast. On the last day, obe was endlich tenet st algata togeter. Obe sateres meeting, as he spoke an unknown language. Everjone looked at obe, and started praising Sabaoth, and obe satere looking at them, what is this? Mlezi appeared before them, obe, alles well, for you all have found favor in Sabaoth's eyes, mich the warrior of Sabaoth. But you all mostly here right away and travel to Redrock Canyon, north of Eagle Point, for it is the last place you will find water suitable to drink, before you reach your destination. It is only half a day's journey, so you mostly at first light. Mlezi dis appeared as Jonathan looked at obe, yo. Dude do your as no ho to smile motherfucker. Ho, boot as merk. Ever since we met you have this hard-looking look that scares a motherfucker. Damn. You also look like a statue, even when you're happy. Obe tried to smile ho about this. Jonathan shook his head, now you really look like a cold-blooded killer. VLL work on that. Obe tried to smile again, said Denet, thanks. I never had a reason to smile, until lately. Packing up early the following day, T slowly moved across rough terrain, heading toward Redrock Canyon. Vani Enyekevo and Daniel riding on horseback, leads the group out of the tree line into the desert. Followed by Jonathan and Joy on horseback togeter with Elisha and Elia, behind them were Grace, Mercy, and Joan side by side with Obe in the rear, forming a diamond shape as T slowly traveled along the path that Jonathan and Elisha had mapped out for them. A little past noon, T were just a few miles away. Vani Enyekevo asked, Grace, travel ahead of us and check the lake's perimeter. She returned moments later and reported. There are about 30 to 40 men around the lake as if guarding it. It did not surprise Vani Enyekevo thinks this was the last water source for miles that Simeone would protect it. We shall go ahead, but be careful and be on the lookout. Grace, you and Mercy scout the side of the mountain for snipers. Vani Enyekevo 10 pointed to Jonathan. Jonathan, also we get closer enough, I need you to stay invisible until the coast is clear. Mercy transformed into an eagle and flew off and circled the side while Joy zoomed past the area, looking for any sense of danger. T returned, Mercy reported. There are 4 more men on each corner of the lake, taking out her tablet, she pointed to tire locations. Here, and here. Teen Joy reported, there are also slaves in these caves, and 10 more men along this ridge. Elia, listening carefully, said to Vani Enyekevo, they have communicators as well and have just heard them say they have spotted 9 people heading their way, so they see us now. Hold on, said Elia. T just reported that Abeni BR19 is headed to this location as well. Obe looked at Vani Enyekevo, what fair it is, it's pretty damn important. The Abeni has ranks like anything else. T are sectioned of from A to F, A and B, cover the northern section of the planet, which is nothing more than ice, no humans. C and D cover the central section, where we live, and E and F cover the southernmost part of the planet again, nothing but ice, no humans, just Abenians. The lower the number, the higher the power, this is the central section of the planet. C and D, Charlie and Delta Abenian sections, singse. Vani Enyekevo had a confused look on his face, but Obe broke it down for him, put it like this, Abenian B, or Bravo, 6. First of all, doesn't govern this section of the planet, but the northern section, like Iceland or Alaska. And on top of that, the lower the number, the higher the rank or authority. Abinian zet a labelt from von tro 20 a hardly ever seen. 10 tere a alphabets. A, or alpha, 1 is es Mr. Lavasegi. Vani in Yekevo hört obe, but his mind was on the camp. I'm sorry, obe, you can explain later, but I'm trying to figure out why no one is coming towards us, when no we are here. Obe Said, what I was trying to tell you is a polar bear is not supposed to be in this area. If Abeni BR19 is here, he's up to no good. His arrival is more important than ours. Vani in Yekevo stopped, raising his eyebrows. Oh. Okay. Sorry. About that. I was looking for a instant fight. Elia shouted, we have about 5 minutes until he gets here. Vani in Yekevo paused for a Minute, wie will weit. Teal got off tire horses and waited for the Abenian to arrive. He is here. Said Elia. Vani in Yekevo mounted his horse and Said, well, let's go meet him 10. Yale appeared before Vani in Yekevo in the middle of tire pass, no one can see me, but you. You must get a container filled with water and dip the sun or pour the content out of the sun into the water. Remember, playing weapons cannot kill the Abenians, but the power of the boat can. Wipe your weapons with that water from which the sun is dipped, because this is the only way you can defeat them. Before he could say a word, he had disappeared. T finally came upon the camp of men. The men surrounded them, and Vani in Yekevo shouted, bring all your men out of the caves, and toss on the mountains and see a great fight. I have no quarrel with you, for you are men of Sabaoth, created by Sabaoth, but have been tricked by the Abenian demons. Bring him out so I mich kill him. All the men located. Chatter was all over the communicators as men rushed out one by one, to see this crazy man with a loud voice. The Abenian came out, a 7 foot 2 inches man built like a bodybuilder Viking 350 pounds of pure muscles with a deep but raspy voice, you must have lost your mind, you pitiful Vakatidian trash. We I finish with you, will demand this. But I will not give it to you. Vanyan Yekevos men whispered among themselves, for it was the first time TSAV an Abenian in its true form, but Vani in Yekevo smeeded, I will kill you as soon as I take a drink of water. You don't mind, do you? Because I just travel through the desert and need something to drink first. Abenian BR19 let out a loud laukater, sure. I don't want a neone saying, I unfällig killet a tiret and thirsty KTY. Vani in Yekevo grabbed his thermos, walked to the lake, dipped it, and filled it full of water. He took the sun from around his neck, and placed a drop of its content into his thermos, and walked back to his horse as he placed the chain back around his neck. Grabbing a rag, he cleared all his weapons and gave the thermos to the rest of his warriors, and did the same. Walking towards the Abenian, Vani in Yekevo Said. Now, I feel refreshed and ready to kill you, but first, let's set some ground rules. The Abenian creature became angry. You stupid human, my patience runs thin. Vani in Yekevo turned to the crowd and shouted out, you people, follow this beast as if it's a god. But it is truly the opposite, for it is a demon trying to transform Sabaoth's people to life in a life of disorder and sin. Don't be mistaken, for if you are a human being, you are Sabaoth's people. We all are. Te divided us we didst. Many locate, but he continued, he will show you with the power that Sabaoth has blessed us with, pointing to Jom, he will show you what this creature truly looks like. Jom stood there for a moment until the people got quiet. Then Jom slowly transformed into a giant beast with 8 arms and 3 legs, no mood, and a thick rash all over his body. The people became silent with fear and confusion. Abenian BR19 shook at the name Sabaoth, and what Jom was able to do, but held his composure in front of the people. Vani in Yekevo shouted, this is what this creature looks like. Obe, who has yet to receive his gift, was surprised, who in the hell, die chom dozet. Jonathan, still invisible, whisperet, you still kind of slow, who? Just like I'm invisible. Sabaoth. The abeni creature rushed Vani in Yekevu out of anger, and Vani in Yekevu took out his kenne, hitting the creature in its arms and legs. The beast let out a loud yell. What is it that you have the power to hurt me? You silly human. Vani in Yekevu throws a star at his formen, and the creature yells again in pain. Smoke rose from his wounds, and the cold smell a stink from his injurious. When the moment was right, he pushed the button on his kenne, and his samurai appeared. The creature's tentacles reacted for Vani in Yekevu, but Vani in Yekevu cut it off. The beast released another scream, and as the man is away its true identity. Vani in Yekevu 10 shoots Eva. The creature was met with brute force from the rest of Vani in Yekevus warriors. It falls to his death. Tere, lying on the floor, was a giant torso with tentacles as arms and legs, and its head was scattered everywhere, having a great stench coming from its limbs. The body smoked, 10 within seconds, the entire carcass burned, quickly turned into black assa, and blew away in the wind. The people brought down to Vani in Yekevu, rise. For we re just a servant of Sabaoth. I told you before, Sabaoth is the one you should serve, never bow down to anything on earth, but Sabaoth. You may go as you please, for you are free now, but the people refused to go as te stod tere in. Ave. 85 men and including 16 prostitutes, plus Vani in Yekevu and his warriors, made 111. Obe whisperet to Vani in Yekevu, how are we going to feed all these people? And we definitely can't walk through the desert with all of them. Vani in Yekevu stood tere for a minute and asked the people, what is it you want from me? Many stood up, we will follow you wherever you go. Vani in Yekevu gathered his men together and asked, what must I do? Jom Said, tere are too many people, how can we trust them all? Can we? I'm not used to buying with such a crowd. Jonathan agreed, it was supposed to have been just Jom and myself. Now look at us. Damn near a football team. With all these motherfuckers. We will be a nation. Vani in Yekevu agreed, he will speak to them individually and they were tired, but what of the rest? Daniel said quickly, kill them. Everione was surprised and looked at Daniel, however, Obe agreed with. Daniel ten said, what, are we going to keep fighting the same people repeatedly? Remember, tere is a bounty on our heads. Vani in Yekevu turned to the crowd, I will speak with my people, and we will talk about what to do, please make camp, find food, and rest for starting tomorrow morning, I will speak to you one-on-one about this matter. Vani in Yekevu and his warriors pitched their camp just a little way off from the rest with they had a meeting. Vani in Yekevu said, I don't know what questions to ask to see if they are loyal or deceivers. Obe interrupted, that's simple, good is good, and evil is evil. My question is, how are we supposed to manage all these people? Vani in Yekevu said. That's simple, tere are 10 of us. Ich man will have his own band of men, we were warriors, now we are an army. Obed said, okay, well, the question should be directed to where their loyalty is and WHYT want to join us. Where is their family? WHY wäre T hier with Serbien? And what wäre his or her duties? Vani in Yekevu asked again, what must we do with those who do not pass our test? Everione looked at Daniel again, and they all said in agreement. Yes, they must die. And Daniel continued, or else they would run back and tell of our location and come after us, like those dudes that came after you and Obe and Even. The others you talked about. Vani en Yekevu, Knoving he were telling the truth, stood up, it is so. Ten he turned to Daniel, Daniel, I will need you to take good notice as I interview ich and everyone. Daniel looked at Vani en Yekevu, smiled, it is so. And everyone laughed. Vani en Yekevu smiled, it is. Vani en Yekevu turned to Elia and Jonathan, I need you to gather, manage, and maintain equipment and supplies. Joy, we must implement our security system to keep watch over us at all times. Chom and Obe are to be told of anything if he can't be reached. Scratching his head, looks like we will be here for a while, everyone must fast, and we must teach the Torah's words for these people to understand about. I must receive tire gifts and be enlightened before we here. After hours of discussing the situation, the finale called it a night. Vani en Yekevu looked up into the heavens, let your will be done. Feeling uneasy, Obe walked around the crowd for a bit and then walked up to the Spackeship where the Abenian had arrived. Calling Jonathan, I need your help. Jonathan around the ship before T walked in. T started reading through the logs and otter information T could find Abenian B6, help me up here. Jonathan looked at Obe, motherfucker, what I look like a crane. No Hercules trying to get your biggest up there. Tell you what, tell me what you want and you help me up there. Cause you don't lost your dam mindestens. He pauses and shook his head, mocking Obe, help me up here. Obe smiled for the first time, trying not to laugh. Jonathan is a his smile, go ahead and let it out, easy you ugly, motherfucker. Obe smiled, okay. Helping Jonathan up on a small ledge. Jonathan let out a burst, AQ1. Here is that name again. AQ1. NSB, 6 motherfucker got business together. He understands most of it, but gathers them all, wraps them up in a large cloth map, and tea. Return to their campsite, staying up all night reading and studying the information. After everyone had eaten breakfast, tea gathered the people together. Obe approached Vani en Yekevu with a very concerned face, what is it, Obe, that has you so stirred up? Vani en Yekevu said. Last night, he smiled and everyone was surprised, me and Jonathan, took off and made our way into the Abenians Spackeship and spotted the logs and data sheets and all kinds of information with a map, and we understand most of it, but the rest looks strange. Vani en Yekevu, looking off, Jonathan, Elia. As T approached him, he pointed to Obe. You guys, see what else you can find out about some of this information. The rest of the warriors organized the crowd, and he interviewed them one by one. The first man was a tall, black, robust man about 6 feet 6 inches tall, built like a train. Vani en Yekevu smiled, you are a gigantic man. The man smiled, yes, I have walked in mines all my life, digging and piling up dirt, rocks, and boulders, not knowing what we're looking for in this desert here and a few other places as well. Vani en Yekevu asked, what is your name? The man looked down, and there was a tear in his eye. What is wrong? Asked Vani en Yekevu. Nothing, I'm sorry. No one has asked me my name for a long time. T point and call us, you do this, you do that. It's a nice gesture to be called by my name, Neriglissar. Vani en Yekevu smiled, Neriglissar, where is your family? And why is it you want to follow me instead of returning to your family? Neriglissar smiled back, my entire family has been held hostage by the Abenians since I was young because of our siege. I have no way of knowing where they are or if they are alive, and I probably wouldn't recognize them if they were standing in front of me. It's been so long. Might I ask you a question, sir? Neriglissar asked. Vani en Yekevu said, please, my name is Vani en Yekevu, and Sure. Neriglissar said, Vani en Yekevu, sir, did you really mean it, when you said, we can kill all the Abenians? Vani enyekevo Said with a smile, yes, you can, with the help of the boat, Neriglisa Said. Please, sir, I want to join your force and destroy them, for what he did to my family and me. Vani enyekevo uzet his gift to test the man, and the boat showed him his heart, which was good. It was now 1:45 p.m. before Vani enyekevo great tired and hungry. Grace and Mercy had already prepared the meeting for him and he headed to the chow hall. As he and Daniel walked past Ober's tent, he heard the men talking. Knocking at the entrance, he asked, have you come up with an idea about what's into the books and maps? Jonathan and Elisha started talking at also. Then Jonathan pointed to Elisha, These are a plan to do genetic manipulation, we are talking about food, plants, animal, and even humans. Jonathan Said, sit down for a few minutes, this is very important, genetic engineering is when te manually add new DNA to an organism. The goal is to add or subtract one or more new traits not already found in that organism. They have been doing this for centuries, but this is a new improvement and sadistic move. The drugs result. Used to sell, anyways, alcohol, eating has been tainted with this stuff. If we are reading this right, they are trying to turn all humans into them. Or some kind of monster. All humans, even the computers, are their primary test subjects. Vani enyekevo was amazed yet confused as he stood there, saying, continue to work on this, I have interviewed most men and a few prostitutes, but right now, we are hungry. A man walked into the tent, I overheard you speaking and wanted to speak to you about the meeting. Vani enyekevo held out his hand, saying, have a seat, please. As he sat back down, Tere was so meeting about this man, but he couldn't put his finger on it. Your name, he asked. My name is Young. The man had just walked into Simeone's tent without asking, Vani enyekevo Said, so, Young, tell me about yourself, what did you do for the Albanians? Vani enyekevo Said. As you can see, I'm not as big as most, but I have always been good with numbers and remembering things. So, I was one of the owners who tag and back, as te callet it we label and pack what we find, but to my knowledge, I have no idea what te are looking for. The only thing we have ever found were quartz crystals, tin, and a rare lead manganese silicate mineral, callet kentrolite, and tarts about it. Vani enyekevo asked, why are you so nervous? You have not lead too. Me so far, but you appear to be very nervous compared to the rest. Young Said, I'm just scared. Vani enyekevo replied, of what? Young, checking, you, killing me, Vani enyekevo Said, so far, I have no reason to kill you. Young nervously asks, why do you have women fishing and reading with you? Women are only used for prostitution these days. Vani enyekevo had figured it out, and he called Grace. When she arrived, he asked Grace, are you a prostitute? She had a funny look on her face, no. Vani enyekevo pointed to Young. This is Young, he thinks that women these days are only good for prostitutes, is that right? Grace Said, no, why would you think that way? Vani enyekevo as a wee young as he was, he is a she, take her to your tent and see if you can find some clothes for this poor girl. Hold on, wait a minute. Vani enyekevo walked outside and spoke to the rest of the people who needed to be interviewed, may I have your attention? If you were born a woman and have been portraying yourself as a man, please, come forward now. He waited for a while, no one came forward, you will not be harmed, because of the fact you are a woman. 3 more women come, and the rest of the men had a look of shock written all over their faces. Tena prostitute tried to come forward. Young lady, not you, wie sie you are. Woman, I'm talking about buying a woman, and heeding is a man. Pointing at Young, what are your real names? Young Said, Young is a unisex Name, my name is Young, the rest replied as he pointed to them, T have me down as Yamsaid, but my name is Amadat, Said one woman. T have me as Altan, but I'm Ayla, Said another, and the last woman Said, I'm Knaunes Oke, but I'm Meka. Vani in Yekevu Said to them, you must return for your interview, but he just wanted you to be you. As the women were walking away, a young man approached, but a man in the crowd forbade him, this man is gay. What should we do to him? Vani in Yekevu Said, I'm nobody's judge, he don't know what to do but see if his heart is true, were eating else is up to the bout. Vani in Yekevu looked at the man. Are you not happy with who you are, and tats why you want to be so meone else? For if you took you were a woman, you would we come forward earlier, when ye asked for the women to come who were dressed as men. The man looked down and Said noting. Vani in Yekevu looked at Jonathan. Jonathan stood up, he to would we had so meeting smart to say, but he must admit that to the des. Passt but es is book size. Jonathan held up the Torah. He without sin cast the first stone. Chom was stocked, and Vani in Yekevu was proud of Jonathan as he turned to the crowd, again, may I have your attention. I am not a judge, nor do I want to be one, the bout is the judge here. I sin and neither is greater, tan the otter. I look at the heart to see if it's good or evil. The bout loves and cares for everyone of us, and he wants to separate the wheat from the tares. If you're gay, trans, bi, or whatever, I'm not looking at that, just your heart. I live my life according to my experiences in life, and my relationship with Sabaoth is a close and personal one. You can't live my life, and neither can I live yours. Your relationship with Sabaoth is your own, hodare I dictate your relationship with Sabaoth, according to mine. If you are evil and proud of being that way, just come forward and get on the ship, for I am already treat, and no need. To see you, for there is no hope for you, you are who you are, selfish and greedy. A man came forward with his head held down wieder the rest. Walked up with pride. You. Why do you come forward with your head held down? Look at the rest, they are proud of who they are. Teresa difference between being evil and feeling guilty for your actions. Come, let's talk. The man walked toward Vani in Yekevu, and he took him. As I took you are ashamed of what you have done, you're not evil, go and have a seat with the others over there. Exhausted, Vani in Yekevu looks at the time that flashed on the wall, 9 as the last person he interviewed walks out of the tent. He stands and stretches and pops his neck turning to Daniel, tats the last of them, looking over the notice Daniel took with his tablets, we are 63 strong, that means one of us has 6 men to train, plus 3 leftovers. Daniel asks, what are you going to do with the extra 3? Vani in Yekevu smiles, they will also be trained, but we need people for details like gartering and cooking food and other oats and ends. Even for 73 people, that is a lot, but as long as we are at this lake, there should be plenty of fish, and we can hunt for rabbits or so mating. Vani in Yekevu was tired and was talking with a slur as he was yawning, till everyone Therese a meeting first thing in the morning. Daniel turned to beat Vani in Yekevu got nicht, but he was already asleep, so Daniel covered him and went on his way. At 4 Vani in Yekevu and his men gathered together and reviewed the notice on the ship. As well as the notice he and Daniel had taken about the group of people. The intel pointed out that T cycle took this area every year, and T had 9 months before a new group came to replace the old owners. Abenian B6 was not scheduled to visit the area, so no one should look for him there. The crucial question was, what are they looking or digging for? These wäre some unanswered questions. Wäre the drugs and alcohol present there genetically modified? How can the Abenians change human DNA, or was it so meeting else they were trying to do? For horse, they discussed the matters at great length before they all concluded. Just wen te tuk te wäre finishet for the day, vani en jekevo said, before vi separate, we need an inventory of everything we have here. How many weapons? What kind of technology? Who knows this technology? How many horses? What kind of food is stored here? How many can fight and or shoot? And we need to eliminate all these drugs and alcohol in the area. But then again, the drugs and alcohol can be placed on the Spackesheap with them. By 2:30 p.m., the people were restless and nervous, not realizing what was happening, and why it took so long. Vani in jekevo was the last to exit the tent as the crowd slowly moved towards them. Sorry to have taken so long, but there was much to discuss and consider. Pausing for a moment, he looked down at his tablet. He will form 3 groups of people. In the first group, please stand behind Daniel. Daniel raised his hand. The second behind Grace. Grace raised her hand. In the last group, please stand behind Obe. Obe raised his hand. Vani en jekevo, clearing his throat. Now, if we call your name, stand behind Daniel. Vilje, Akoko, Akosoa, Larry, Haru. 13 women and 50 men moved behind Daniel, and Daniel walked a few yards to make room for the second group. Vani en jekevo read of the names. These are the people to stand behind, Grace. Darene, Chandaki, Hanoi, Tammy, and Himaka. A group of 2 women and 3 men who were drug addicts. Vani en jekevo wasn't sure of because of their behavior or loyalty because drugs were their god. Vani en jekevo ten looked at the rest and said. Aduzo evarione kultes obe walked towards them. The remaining people will go behind Obe, and this group mostly US, and I ask those of you who are departing US today to promise me, you will not let anyone know of our whereabouts, and te lead. Lowering his head for a second, he continued, to you who remain with US, all drugs and alcohol will leave with them. If anyone of you would like to go with them, I will not stop you. 3 people from Grace's group, Chandaki, Hanoi, Tammy, moved towards the line and joined the crowd, leaving Darene behind. Darene, please join Daniel's group. He looked at Daniel, 64 strong, Vani en jekevo said as he carried out the names as he boarded the ship. Johannes, Megan, Kyungsoon, Astzora, oder Ahingum. The total of men was 38 men and a prostitute. Mercy, Elia, and Jom stood by with all the drugs and alcohol and handed to them as he boarded the ship. As the ship took off, Vani en jekevo said to the rest of the people, please understand me, for I am not a man of judgment, but a servant of Sabaoth. The men and women who are about to lead are power-hungry people, who cannot or will not change their ways, evil men who have led to me, for I can discern among heart, and they are evil. Encelas 3 were tofa gone on drugs, genetically engineered, for that purpose, I was uncertain for a moment, but they wanted nothing else. Such selfishness will hinder us from seeking Sabaoth's light. I cannot let them, just let them go. Because they are dangerous to us all. For they seek power and rewards from earth and, not Sabaoth, but you all will receive power from Sabaoth before you leave this place. I also imagine that you knew them better than I, and how evil they were. He turns to Grace, Joy, Jonathan, and Elisha and checks his head. The crowd was in awe as they looked at the group. Grace ran in place, and they were second, she would touch Joy. You could hear the people say, how can anyone run that fast? Joy started letting out spares of licking. Elia turned to Jonathan, putting up his force field, whenever you are ready. Jonathan held up 5 fingers, slowly counting down to 1. On the count of 1, Joy had generated enough energy and shot a bolt of lightning toward Elia, reflecting the electrical current towards the Spackesheap, which was now 3 miles away. It could be seen in the distance as a ball of fire. The people bowed down in fear. Vani en jekevo shouted, stand. And fear not, for you too shall receive your power of the bout. Acet vani in yekevusa eat to the crowd, the last order of the day, we must be divided into groups by physical characteristics, but later, after your gifts are manifested, you will be divided by spiritual characteristics. Vani in yekevu picket the additional men, marking sure that Neriglisa was one of them to train, and the rest took 7 people under their belts. Vani in yekevu instructed Elisha, Jonathan, entire group to create another training facility and a place to dine and sleep quarters. Each person entire group would alternate operating and maintaining each facility and security around the perimeter. It took 2 weeks to build the desired training facility before a training started.